In spring, the body doesn't need the same heavy foods as in winter. And when we don't adjust, we start to feel it. In winter, the body naturally leans toward heavier, warmer, more grounding foods. That makes sense for the season. But when spring comes, everything begins to shift. Nature starts to move, to grow, to rise again. And the body follows that same rhythm. It begins to move away from what is heavy and dense, and it starts asking for something lighter, fresher, and easier to process. This is also a time when the body starts to work more with the liver, helping clear and move what has built up over the winter. When we don't adjust our eating during this time, the body can start to feel a bit stuck. You might feel more tired, heavier after meals, or less clear mentally. And often we don't connect that feeling to what we are eating. We just think, oh, we are tired or out of balance. When in reality, the body is simply asking for a different kind of support. In spring, the shift is simple. We move toward lighter meals, not empty meals, but lighter. Lighter in the way they are prepared and combined. This looks like more grains, more fresh vegetables, simple combinations, and foods that feel clean and alive. Things like leafy greens, herbs, lightly cooked vegetables, and simple dishes that don't overwhelm the body. It's also not just about what you eat, but how you prepare it. Cooking becomes lighter instead of heavy sauces or long cooking. You begin to use methods like steaming, light sautéing, and simple preparation. The goal is to keep the food vibrant, fresh, and easy to digest. In my own routine, I keep this very simple. I focus on vegetables-based meals, simple bowls, white bean salads, and greens with olive oil and lemon. Nothing complicated, nothing extreme. Just small adjustments that support what the body is already trying to do. And what I have noticed is that when I eat this way, everything feels lighter. There is more clarity, more ease, and a sense of being more in tune with the season. It doesn't feel forced. It feels natural. This is really the key. When you eat in a way that matches what your body needs in that moment, you don't have to push. You don't have to overthink. Things begin to feel easier. So, if you have been feeling a little off lately or just not as light as you would like, it might help to look at your meals, not in a complicated way, but simply asking if you can make them a little lighter, a little fresher, and a little more aligned with the season. Spring is not about doing more. It's about supporting what your body is already trying to do. And often, the simplest changes make the biggest difference. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time.